welcome. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a gift I'm giving to myself for. I don't know if my birthday is the right day to say. For those of you who don't know, January 3rd is my birthday, so it's pretty close to New Year's, but it's in between Christmas. I've got that. What is it? It's 6 plus 3, 9 days. Yep, that's how math works. I've got 9 days from Christmas to my birthday, so it's you know somewhere in there. But I decided a while ago to give myself a present, and it's one that I've been working up to for a while now, and it's kind of crazy to see because for the last 3 months, I want to say, I've been doing habit trackers and I've been exercising more. I've been reading more. So far, my longest streak of doing anything, I believe, is reading. And I had read for over 50 days in a row. And it wasn't like small amounts. I mean, some days might be, but, I've finished, I want to say 4 books in that time, which might not be a lot for some people, but since I'm in school, and it might surprise people, but as a film major, I do have a lot of reading, and as a double major in journalism, I'm also reading a ton of news and articles and researching. So there's a lot there that I'm reading that I'm not counting, because what I meant is reading for myself, and I've been doing a lot of that. And I want to make it clear, this is not the gift I'm giving to myself. The gift I'm giving to myself is an extension of what I've already been doing, and it is this channel. And so, it might sound weird, but I've been watching a lot of people, and for a while now, I would say coming out of COVID, it kind of started in 2021, but it really came to a head in 2022. I was really on productivity, trying to have a productive year, trying to do all these things, trying to better myself. Um, and I think honestly, like, in a way, I I have bettered myself. I've lost weight, although it's not as much as like I had originally planned. But I've lost a considerable amount of weight. Going to college and having a lockdown really, I gained a lot of weight. I think I gained nearly 60 pounds in total, and I'm down. I know, because at one point, the part when I realized my weight was, we were dumping scrap metal off, and I got off out of the truck, and I was like, oh dang, I weigh like 240, 250 pounds. And in high school, I weighed 200 maximum. I think that was like the worst I'd ever been, and that was like sophomore year. And so I've lost weight. I'm down, I want to say, to 230 now, so like 20 pounds at the minimum. And I've been reading. I've been trying to be more creative and work on projects more and try and do things more. Lately, it hasn't been at my house as much as I originally intended. I've been helping my girlfriend clean her house and organize things and do things, but overall, an extremely productive last few months. Really, 2022, extremely productive. I mean, I did things that, I didn't think were possible a few years ago. I mean, I made a fun documentary with friends. I started work on a reality TV show, which is going to finish up next semester for my capstone film. I made a website. I made a website for my girlfriend too, which that was really fun. That was her Christmas present. Might be kind of a lame gift. I don't know. She said she likes it. I don't know. I feel like if I got something different, maybe it would have been more fun. But it's been a great year. And back to the point of this, this channel is a present for myself, a bit of a gifting for myself, in a way that I can continue that productivity, continue growing, The reason I wanted to make this channel, especially before the new year, is because next year I want to have my first 100 days. I've watched a guy called Omaxo. He is a TF2 YouTuber. He had this 100-day goal or challenge that he did where he worked extremely hard for 100 days to make progress. And you know what? He did. He did. He might be burnt out now, but he made a ton of progress, and that's something I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the burnt out part. I think I'm going to focus on my mental health a lot more than he does because I've been burnt out before. It's not happening again. I'm not trying to spiral. I'm not trying to force myself to do things. I'm trying to better myself. And so I want my first 100 days of next year to have meaning. You know, you get into office as a president, and your first 100 days are the most impactful. For anyone trying to do something like diet, they're trying to exercise more, your New Year's resolution is when you have the most motivation. What I'm trying to do is build on all of those. The beginning of next year, I'm going to have 100 days where I work hard. I want to upload at least every 10 days. So that's 10 uploads. And that doesn't count on here. On here, I'd like to at least try every other week recording, sitting down, and just talking. I plan on playing Minecraft throughout the entire process because, you know, I need to play games other than TF2 sometimes. And Minecraft's just relaxing. And I want to relax. That's really what I want to do, is relax and talk and make this as easy of a process as possible. I haven't fully figured out what everything I want on the 100 days is yet. I'm thinking I will plan that out a little bit more tonight. But I've put off creating this channel for a while. I think I had the idea last month. I actually, I can find the exact day if I find my journal. Which, might be harder. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say it might be harder than I thought because I recently cleaned my desk. I can go back in the log. Let's see. Okay, it might not have been as long ago as I thought. It was December 18th when I wrote down the idea in my journal. But I will say I had the idea beforehand, at least a few days before, because I meant to journal before that, but I was spending time with my girlfriend's. So I'm thinking it might have been the 16th when I had the idea. So, you know, it's been 11 days, I guess. I had recorded a video in mind for this channel, and I put it off. And then I re-recorded it, and then I was listening to it, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm saying. And so I deleted that audio, and now I'm recording this. Because this is really, you know, before I was trying to not mention that I was doing this 100 days thing. But I think this keeps me honest. My gift to myself is 100 days of trying hard. My goals are to upload 10 videos. Either, you know, they can be short, they can be updates, they can be simple things, they can be clip dumps. I want to upload 10 videos in that time. You know, that's something that I feel like I can manage. What is 100 days? 3 months? I don't know how months work. What? There's 30, so 3.25 months or whatever. It's not that many, and it's not that many videos either. If I work hard, I know I can do it because There was a time when I was trying to upload weekly and I somehow did it. And there was a time when I was trying to stream weekly and I somehow did it. And, there's going to be a time when I say I don't have time for it. But I know that's not true, because if I make time for it, I can do it. And I think that's something that's really important, is just recognizing that I want to do this. I've always kind of had the passion to make stuff and do things, but I always put it off. I always say what's more important is this, what's more important is that. And I put my projects down. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do a reality TV show for my film capstone, is because everyone's doing a documentary because it's easy, because it's the thing to do. Or, I have friends who, they want to do something cool, but they probably will just work on someone else's project because it'd be easier. And you know what? That's fine. That's perfectly normal. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the normal route. I don't want to do the easy route. I want to do what's best for me. And that's a reality TV show. That's working hard. And that's kind of this. It was a culmination of things that led to this gift that I was giving to myself, which is 100 days of working hard. So it's a really shitty gift on my part. I don't know why I would give myself such a terrible gift for the new year, but I think it'll be fun, and I think it'll be interesting, and really, I don't know how to describe this video. I don't know what to call it. This is really a commitment. And you know what? I'm going to upload this tonight. Maybe I'll set it to premiere, or not to premiere, to upload, to publish tomorrow. Because uploading this at 10 or whenever it's going to upload might be kind of weird. But, yeah, this is for me, I put things off a lot. And especially things for me. I don't know what it is, I've been filling out scholarships lately because we're off. And I had the associate dean of the journalism department literally personally tell me, apply and I'll give you money. And I was terrified to do it. It's free money. The dude literally said that. He said, Elias, apply to this and I will give you money. But I was so nervous for no reason. I procrastinated, and I really hope he got the application before it was too late. And I really hope he doesn't think less of me because, 4 days after or whatever he told me to do that, I finally did it. But I'm terrible at scholarships. And it's really not because I, am bad at filling them out, which, many people would probably say I am, but the worst part for me is just realizing that I deserve something, that I deserve resources, given to me, or I deserve, time, or even, deserve just someone to listen. And that's really, if I boil down my 100 days, it's a commitment to myself that, I am worth the time to change. And I think that's not a bad thing. So anyway, I don't know what all I talked about in this. Yeah, that's one of the things that I also wanted to do this because it's therapeutic in a way. I just get to talk, and then for the next 15 minutes I'll listen and really hear what I have to say. Thank you to anyone who's listening, and I just want to tell you all that you're pretty cool.